Andrea?
Yeah.
Marty?
Hi.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Hi. Shabbat shalom. Lauren.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm going to be muting everyone. I apologize. Okay, hello. So I am going to start off by lighting my Chanukiah. And so if you have a Chanukiah that you haven't lit yet, I invite you to also join me with lighting your Chanukiah. So I'm going to turn my camera over here in hopes that you can see my lovely little Chanukiah over there.
Oh, I hate this. Until the computer comes. No. Mute. No. Mute.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'hadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim avoteinu, Vayamim ha'em b'zman hazeh. Thank you, Erin. And now I'm going to invite up Myra Peskowitz to share her screen as she lights her Shabbat candles for us this evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you so much, Myra. So now we're going to turn together to page 128 for Yedid Nefesh. Yedid Nefesh HaRachaman, Yedid Nefesh HaRachaman, Meshochatecha, El Retzonecha, Meshochatecha, And we're going to turn to page 130 for Lechu Neranana. Lechu Neranana L'Adonai Nariya L'Tzor Ishenu נקדמה פניו בתודה בזמירות נעניה לו יאי נאי נאי יאי נאי יאי יאי I'll turn to page 131. Now we'll go to page 132 as we sing Or Zarua. Or Zarua latadi uleishelav simcha. Or Zarua latadi uleishelav simcha. Simchut tzadikim Adonai le'odu lezecher kodsho. Simchut tzadikim Adonai le'odu lezecher kodsho. Yain We're now on page 134. Zamru l'Adonai bechino, bechino, bechol zimra. Zamru l'Adonai bechino, bechino. Now we'll turn to the bottom of page 135 for Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishachavu le'har kodesho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishachavu le'har kodesho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishachavu le'har kodesho. We're now going to turn to page 138 for the Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor ve'zachor be'ribor echad, Tishniyanu el hamnucha, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo tiferet tefila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu b'ne'echa, ki makor haberachah berosh mikdem mesucha. Sof ma'aseh b'machshava tefila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, Hiva orech u'mi'uri, uri shir daberi, kevod alai alai chila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Pori ve'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha u'betzora. Toch emunei am segula, bohi chala. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. We'll now turn to page 140 for Mizmor Shir. Mizmor Shir leYom HaShabbat. Mizmor Shir leYom HaShabbat. להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך היום, ולזמר לשמך היום. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך היום, ולזמר לשמך היום. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. הלילה סורדי עלי אבל עלי היגיון בחינות. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך היום, ולזמר לשמך היום. We're now going to turn to page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ואלמד דברי חירותי ואמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם על מעמיה, יתברך יתברך וישבח, ויתפאר ויתרומן ויינשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה בריחו, לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירם בעלמה, ויאמרו Amen. We're now going to turn to page 146 for the Baruch Hu. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam oed, le'olam oed. We're now going to turn to page 148, and we'll read together on the bottom. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, ruling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uben laila, Adonai Tzevaot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, hamariv harabim, ahavat olam bet Yisrael, amcha avta, Torah mitzvot ילדים אותנו למדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם בהן כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגד יומם בלילה מאהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני echad. We'll now turn to page 154. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשופך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. We're now turn to page 158 for Michamocha. And in honor of it being Hanukkah, we are going to be doing it to the tune of Ma'otzor, or Rock of Ages. So please sing along. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ma'kodesh, Lord Adonai, Osei Melech, Lord Adonai, Osei Melech. Malchutecha na'u banecha, Bokei hayam libnei Moshe u'Miriam, Seili anu mehameru, Adonai Eloh, le'olam va'ed, Adonai Eloh, le'olam va'ed. And now I'll turn to page 160 for the Hashkivenu. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storm. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storm. Hashkileinu, Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkileinu, Leshalom, Ve'ha'amidenu, Shomreinu L'chaim, Pros Aleinu, Sukkot Shlomecha, Hashkileinu, Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkileinu, Shalom, and there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storm. We'll now turn to page 162. Shambu Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לתורתם בריתם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לתורתם בריתם. Bnei Yisrael, oti leolam, v'shamru bnei Yisrael et hashabat, la'asot et hashabat letorotam b'ritortam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, v'shamru bnei Yisrael et hashabat, la'asot et hashabat letorotam b'ritortam. Uvayom hashmi'i shalad v'inafash, shalad v'inafash, Shabbat v'inafash, v'shamru bnei Yisrael et hashabat, la'asot et hashabat letorotam b'ritortam, v'shamru bnei Yisrael et hashabat, la'asot et hashabat letorotam b'ritortam. Now we're going to turn to page 164 as we begin our Amidah. And tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit differently because it is Chanukah. So we're going to start together with Adonai Tzefatai, and then I'm going to ask you to pray silently either the words on the page or the words within your heart. And then you'll notice that it says that we are going to go to page 556 for Al Hanisim, and we will come together and sing that. And so we'll rise. Adonai Tzefatai tiftach, ufi tehillatech. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Nai, 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 So again, we're on page 556. Al hanisim ve'al ha'porkan ve'al ha'gvurot ve'al ha'tshuvot ve'al ha'milchamot she'asita l'avoteinu hayamim ha'em b'zman hazeh. Al hanisim ve'al ha'porkan ve'al ha'gvurot ve'al ha'tshuvot ve'al ha'milchamot she'asita l'avoteinu hayamim ha'em b'zman hazeh. Al hanisim ve'al ha'porkan ve'al ha'gvurot ve'al ha'tshuvot ve'al ha'milchamot she'asita l'avoteinu hayamim ha'em b'zman hazeh. Al hanisim ve'al ha'porkan ve'al ha'gvurot ve'al ha'tshuvot ve'al ha'milchamot she'asita l'avoteinu hayamim ha'em b'zman hazeh. Now we're going to turn back to page 180 to sing Yehi L'Ratzon to end our Amidah. Yehi L'Ratzon Imrefi Lehenyon Libi Lefanecha Adonai Tzuri Adonai Tzuri Negoali Yehi L'Ratzon Imrefi Lehenyon Libi Lefanecha Adonai Tzuri Adonai Tzuri Negoali
Our hearts and minds now turn to those who are in need of more healing of mind, body, and spirit. I am going to be reading the names of our community that are on our minds, and if you have someone else in mind, feel free to put them in the chat as I read the names aloud. Robert Posner, Joyce Weinberg, Rick Gold, Stu Pollock, Jane London, Phyllis Silver, Catherine Gerwino, Amuna Chava, Sandra Furman, Morty Lynn, Raina Walsh, Deidre Klein, Stephanie Skitt, Nancy DiMatte, Jean Bensadone, Gloria Teradash, Judy Stern, Miriam Cornfield, Roz Brody, Hannah Ruth Bat Sarah, Marilee Silverberg, Louis Davidson, Susan Spruce, Fakelt Zipporah Bat Elisheva Bat Sarah, Richard Gambino, Michelle Sawicki, Adel Basha Bat Yitzchak, Sivi Menachem Ben Chaim, Rivka Bat Devorah, Amy and Gavin Tucker, Janice Kurz, David Dowling, Neil Rosen, Eileen Rosen, Elliot Rosen, Ron Weller, Ben Sion Ben Moshe, Lorraine Danis, Buddy Kossoff, Shelley Newmark, David Kyle Klopman, Rivka Bat Rachel, Sarah Bat Chana, Moshe Eliezer Ben Sivia, Peretz Ben Yehuda, and Leah Bat Naomi.
And we'll sing together. Help us find the courage my great honor to once again invite up Aaron Blasman to deliver our Devar Torah for us.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you so much, Lauren. As some of you now know about my family's infamous frosting story that I shared with you last week, you're now family, so it's only fitting that I share another family legend with you. Just 2 years before I sneakily framed my brother for eating frosting that we weren't supposed to eat, when I was 6 years old, I was a member of the Cub Scouts. My mom decided to invite the whole troop over for a holiday party and told people to bring over a traditional food that they eat as a family during the holidays. As the only Jewish family in the troop, it was an opportunity to introduce them to Hanukkah foods and traditions like eating latkes and sufganiyot and playing dreidel. All of the families were arriving with Christmas cookies, assorted pies, and other variety of holiday foods. Then, one family arrived with their special holiday food. As soon as they stepped through the door, you could see the look on the mom's face. She says out loud, "Uh-oh," or something equivalent, as she realized what she did. You guessed it, she brought a full baked ham to a Jewish family's home. You could see the embarrassment on the woman's face until my mom explained to her that it was totally fine. We didn't keep kosher and we eat ham. In fact, that was the first time I had ever had a baked ham. We thought the story was so funny that it became a tradition every Hanukkah that we have a baked ham. Our Hanukkah ham. Now, you may be thinking, really, you want to become a rabbi and you get to give 2 divrei Torah to our congregation and you're talking about ham? Well, the point of the story is not about the ham. It's about tradition. It's about Hanukkah and the role this holiday plays in our lives as North American Reformed Jews. According to Jewish custom, Hanukkah is considered only a minor Jewish festival. But today, it is up there with Passover and Purim as one of the most beloved Jewish holidays. This happened by the 1920s, when Jews increasingly added gift-giving to their Hanukkah celebrations, leading many to refer to it as the Jewish Christmas, as I'm sure you've heard many non-Jews call it. It's not a very accurate statement, however, to call Hanukkah an imitation of Christmas. The transformation of Hanukkah into a major holiday is more representative of a Jewish population that was growing and adapting to its surroundings. Today, we use Hanukkah as a celebration of family and to reinforce our Jewish identities in a place that is overwhelmingly Christian, but where those Christians are our neighbors, our frontline workers, our families even, and that place is where we feel at home. The adaptation of Hanukkah by the North American Jews is actually a very fitting story in the Hanukkah narrative. In the 2nd century BCE, Second Temple Israel was becoming increasingly Hellenized with the influence of Greek culture, and while it accepted and integrated it into many parts of Israelite culture, it also created tension with the Israelite religion. This tension came to a head when in 168 BCE, the Syrian king Antiochus sent his soldiers to Jerusalem to desecrate the temple, abolish Judaism, outlaw the observance of Shabbat, the festivals, and circumcision. A military resistance, led by the priestly family of the Hasmoneans, or the Maccabees, formed, and although they were vastly outnumbered, they were able to defeat the Syrians decisively. There are many themes that can be taken from the story of Hanukkah's origins, such as Jewish valor against overwhelming odds, the fight for Jewish political autonomy and self-determination, and the struggle against total assimilation into Greek culture and loss of Jewish identity. The struggle against total assimilation and loss of Jewish identity are battles that we are still fighting as Jews today. However, we have decided to take a different approach than the Maccabees. Instead of armed resistance, we have chosen to adapt. We have chosen to keep our identities by creating tradition and pass that on from generation to generation, to become stronger from the inside instead of fighting the outside. This inner strength, these traditions that we pass on, need to continue to be our focus this Hanukkah and going forward. As I was recently reliving the famous Hanukkah ham story with my mom, She revealed another aspect of the story that I was unaware of that truly show the power and importance of our traditions. She told me that another year, one of my teachers asked us to bring in a traditional family holiday recipe to create a class cookbook. For my family and the other Jewish families, this was easy. We have latke recipes, sufganiyot recipes, and other sorts of traditional foods. The other families, however, were struggling to come up with ideas as they typically ate store-bought foods. We realized how lucky we are as Jews to have traditional foods, games, and music to pass down and make each holiday feel significant. Through the foods, games, music, and other traditions of Hanukkah, we learn to find that light even when it is darkest. It might feel that we are surrounded by darkness right now. The sun is setting earlier, cases are on the rise, and we aren't able to spend the holidays with the ones that we love in person. However, we can resist the darkness and find the light, and spread it just as we have for thousands of years. Light the Hanukkah candles with your family on Zoom every night. Play dreidel, eat sufganiyot. Place your menorah in the window so that you can spread the light to your whole community. Eat latkes with applesauce, sour cream, or ketchup, and argue with your relatives about which one is best. And even, don't tell anyone I said this, eat a ham if that's what it takes. Do whatever you can to make it feel like Hanukkah and continue to find that light and spread it in the darkness. Chag Urim Sameach, Happy Hanukkah, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Aaron. I'm now going to ask our president, Ron Klausner, to deliver our announcements for this week.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Lauren, and thank you, Aaron. Lauren, love the Micha Mocha. We are so lucky to have you and Aaron lead both of us. We truly feel blessed. Now for the announcements. Shabbat morning service will be live streamed tomorrow at 10 a.m. Please feel free to join us on our website, YouTube channel, or Facebook page. You can see archive versions available the service shortly after it ends, and then please join us for Torah study at 12 noon. The Women's Rosh Chodesh group meets Sunday at 2, and our virtual Hanukkah party for members of all ages is also this Sunday at 5 p.m. It's going to be great. It's going to be even better than in person. Members will be sent a reminder link Sunday morning, so please register, please join in, please enjoy. The more the merrier. And also, as we have the past 2 nights, please join Rabbi Dan for the lighting of the Hanukkah at 5 p.m. for candle lighting, blessings, and songs. Every night at a different location where he shares some interesting history of Sag Harbor. Last night it was down at the wharf. Tonight it was at the library. Who knows where it will be tomorrow night. You can find him as well on our website's virtual page, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. Hebrew School this Monday at 4. An art workshop with Lorraine Pepper will be held at 4:30. And the Social Justice Committee has its weekly virtual meeting at 5 p.m. on Monday as well. Heads up for a virtual Hanukkah trivia game night on Thursday, December 17th. Book group with Ruth Joseph on Sunday, December 20th, and a virtual tour of the Museum of the Jewish People in Tel Aviv. You can sit in your study, living room, wherever you have your computer, and you can be in Tel Aviv at the same time this coming Sunday, not this coming Sunday, a week later, December 27th. Please check our weekly e-blast for details and registration links. If you're not getting the emails, please let Eileen in the temple office know. We welcome you to join us after services this evening for our virtual Oneg Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Ron. We're now going to turn together to page 586 for the Aleinu. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו בכל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. We turn to the bottom of page 590. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
The poem Yesh Kochavim starts with the words, "There are stars up above, so far away we can only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. Those who left us may be gone, but like the stars mentioned in the poem, their light still shines and is seen by many. When it comes to our friends and loved ones, the people who have impacted us the most, I like to think of them as stars like the sun, who at the end of their lives will not have their light extinguished, but only changed into something that lasts for eternity. These are the memories of the ones we love, the light that never goes out and will shine on us in the universe forever." Our community now turns to those who have passed at this time in years past, and if there is someone who you are remembering and would like to put them in the chat, I ask you to do so now. Dr. Joseph L. Berkeley, Gertrude Blank, Emily Brill, Lillian Farber, Louis Feinstein, Erwin Maxwell Gadinsky, Melvin M. Gelb, Freda Silbowitz-Hertz, Charles Hipsch, Helen Croft, Anton Jacob Kurz, Max Lillington, Rosalind Melankoff, Jaime Mozart, Harlan Noddle, Elizabeth Pence, Jacob Ruby, Harry Schockett, Louis Schwab, Josephine Schwartz, Nina Elizabeth Schumann, Doris Siro, Ralph Spinner, Arthur A. Spitz, Daniel Tactone, Sophie Zaber, Evelyn Zucker.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'elmadi vrach yirteh v'yamlich malchuteh. V'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chayedechol Beit Yisrael. V'agala v'zman kari v'imru.
Amen.
Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam v'lomei amaya
Yibarach.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudusha.
Brichu.
Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru amen. Oseh shalom Now, in honor of the holiday happening right now, I am going to ask everyone to find in their Siddur page 670. All the way in the back, there's that lovely songbook. And we're going to be singing Sivivon, page 670. 670. Sivivon, sof, 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 Chanukah hu chag tov, Chanukah hu chag tov, Sivivon, sof, 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 Chasimcha ulav, Nes gadol haya sham, Nes gadol haya sham, Chag simcha ulav, Sivivon, sof, 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 Chanukah hu chag tov, Chanukah hu chag tov, Sivivon, sof, 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 Chag simcha ulav, Nes gadol haya sham, Nes gadol haya sham, Chag simcha ulav. All right, if you have a glass of wine or grape juice, or even if you don't, please sing along with me. We're going to be on page 123. Want to go and sing with me? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzah b'anu, v'shabbat kodsho v'yama u'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaru lema'aseh bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher lemitzrayim.
Mitzrayim.
I did it again. Kivanu v'acharta, v'yotanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodeshecha, be'ahava u'b'ratzon, hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. L'chaim.
L'chaim. I promise I practiced it, but I still got it wrong. Thank you, Aaron.